Happy Friday. I hope that you have had a fabulous week. Today I'm going to start a series and we're going to read one of these books every Friday until the end of school. And they're some of my favorite books to read at the end of the school. They are hilarious. They make me laugh. It's hard for me to even read them without getting through, without laughing. But they are books about a little character that we're going to be talking about, and his name is Skippyjon Jones. Check Skippy out. Isn't he cute? And Judy Schachner is our author and our illustrator for all of our Skippyjon Jones books. She writes the words and draws the pictures, and of course you can see down here that we have permission from Scholastic to read our Skippyjon Jones books. So I hope you like them. I hope you think that they are just as funny as I do. So, Skippyjon Jones. Every morning, Skippyjon Jones woke up with the birds. All right, so there's Skippyjon Jones. And he's waking up with the birds. As we read, I want you to think about things in this story that could be real, things that really could happen, or things that are make-believe, what definitely could not happen. Skippyjon Jones woke up with the birds, and this did not please his mother at all. "Get yourself down here right now, Mr. Kitten Britches," ordered his mama, Miss Junebug Jones. "No self-respecting cat ever slept with a flock of birds," she scolded, "or ate worms, or flew, or did his laundry in Miss Doohiggy's bird bath." So there's Skippyjon Jones getting in trouble with his mama. So when it said he woke up with the birds, he really woke up with the birds. He took a nap with them. Her lecture went on and on as usual. "You've got to do some serious thinking before you leave this room, Mr. Fuzzy Pants," said his mom, "about just what it means to be a cat. You are a cat, not a bird, not a mouse, or a grouse, not a moose, or a goose, not a rat, not a bat. You need to think about just what it means to be a Siamese cat. And stay out of your closet," she scolded, closing the bedroom door. Ooh, Mama was getting on to him, wasn't she? But once he was alone, Skippyjon Jones began to bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones and I bounce on my bed, and once or 6 times I land on my head." On his way down to earth from a gigantic big bounce, Skippyjon Jones shot past his bedroom mirror. "Holy guacamole!" exclaimed Skippyjon Jones. What was that? So he saw himself in the mirror. What did he see? So up he went again, and again it appeared. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "My ears are too big for my head. My head is too big for my body. I am not a Siamese cat. I am a Chihuahua." Look at him. So when he looks in the mirror, he doesn't see a cat. He sees a Chihuahua. Back on land, Skippyjon Jones climbed into his toy box and rifled through some of his old junk. And after he put on his mask and sword and climbed onto his mouse, Skippyjon Jones began to sing in a moi soft voice. "My name is Skippito Frisquito. I fear not a single bendito. My manners are mellow. I'm sweet like the jello. I get the job done, yes indeedo." So now he's got on a mask. in the kitchen, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jillyboo Jones were helping Mama Junebug Jones make lunch. Can Skippyjon Jones come out of his room now? Asked Jujubee. No, answered Mama Junebug Jones. Mr. Fluffernutter is still thinking. In fact, Skippyjon Jones wasn't thinking about being a Siamese cat at all. What was he thinking about? He's thinking about being that bandito. With a walk into his closet, his thoughts took him down a lonesome desert road, far, far away in old Mexico. Not long into his journey, a mysterioso band of chihuahuas appeared out of the dust. Ay, caramba! Who goes there? Asked Skippyjon Jones. We go by the name of Los Chimichangos, growled Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones. Who are you? I am El Skippito, the great sword fighter, said Skippyjon Jones. Then the smallest of the small ones spoke up. Why the mosquito, dude? Asked Poquito Tito. I am incognito, said Skippito. Do you like rice and beans? Asked Pinto Lolito. See, I love mice and beans, said Skippito. He might be the dog of our dreams, whispered Rosalita. Perhaps, said Tamia, if he knows the secret password. So here he comes. He's meeting all the new people. I wonder if he's going to know the password. Leaning toward Don Diego, El Skippito half sneezed, half spoke the secret password into the Chihuahua's very large ear. Achoo! Bless you, said Don Diego. Gracias, said Skippito. Then it is true, decreed Don Diego. Yip, yippee, yippito! It's the end of Alfredo Bazito! Skippito is here! We have nothing to fear! Adios to the bad Bumbleito! Then all of the Chimichangos went crazy loco! So I wonder who they're talking about. The Bumbleito. First, they had a fiesta. Do you know what a fiesta is? It's a party. Then they took a siesta. Do you know what a siesta is? Oh, it's a nap. So they partied and then they rested. But after waking up, the Chimichangos got down to serious business. Using his paw, Don Diego drew a picture in the sand of the great Bumblebeeto for Skippito to see. A hush grew over the Chimichangos so great that one could hear a whisker drop. Alfredo Bazito, whispered the crowd. El Blimpo Bumblebeeto Bandito! See, said Poquito Tito, then Benditos steal our frijoles. Not your beans, cried Skippito, outraged. See, Poquito continued. Red beans, black beans, Boston baked and blue, cocoa, coffee, kidney beans, pinto, and jelly too. And now he comes for us, Poquito added. ¿Por qué? asked Skippito. Because we are full of the beans too. Then Don Diego stood tall, and in his most somber voice he declared, Yo quiero frijoles. Huh? asked Skippito. The dude just wants his beans back, said Poquito Tito. And you are the dog for the job. Me? asked Skippito. Then all of the Chimichangos turned toward Skippito, the great sword fighter. But poor Skippito had no time for a plan, because in the blink of an eye, a gigantic shadow darkened the landscape. The chimichangas scattered in all directions. Vamos, Skippyjo, or it is you, the bandito, will eato, they cried. But Skippyjo stood his ground. But his legs shimmied and shook like jello, and his teeth chattered like castanets. And then, in a muy soft voice, he said, "My name is Skippyjo Frisquito. I fear not a single bandito." But Alfredo Bazito flew straight for Skippyjo until the bean-eating bandito hovered only inches away from the great sword fighter's face. "Holy freeholes!" cried Skippyjo as he thrust his sword up in the air. Look at him. Suddenly, pop, went the bandito, landing on Skippyjo's sword, and quicker than one could say chihuahuas, cheese, and crackers, every kind of bean came spilling out of Alfredo Bazito, the bumblebeeto bandito. Look at all the beans. Look at that. He popped him. Then all the doggies burst into a song. Yip, yippee, yippee-do. Our hero is El Skippyjo. He's the dog of our dreams who delivered the beans, and now we can make our burritos. Oh, so they love them some Skippyjo Frisquito. But back at home, there was such a ruckus coming from Skippyjon Jones' room that Mama Junebug Jones and the girls just had to find out what was going on. They raced down the hall to the kitty boy's room. "Banguito! Crashito! Papito! Skippyjo!" Just in time to see Skippyjon's closet exploding. Look at all of that mess. Oh dear, what are they going to do? Then out flew Candy, beanbag doggies, the kitty boy with his birthday piñata on his head. "Skippyjon Jones," everyone cried. "Hola, muchachitas," he said in a muy soft voice. Mama Junebug Jones lifted up Skippyjon and covered his head with furry purry kisses. "What am I going to do with you, Mr. Cocoa Pugs?" she scolded. What is she going to do with him? That night, when he was supposed to be going to sleep, Skippyjon began to bounce and bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm Skippyjon Jones with a mind of my own, and I'll bounce on my bed for hours. I know I'm a cat, but forget about that." "Say goodnight, Skippyjon Jones," called his mama. "Buenas noches, mi amigo," said Skippyjon Jones. And that's the end of our first book about Skippyjon Jones. I wonder what kind of trouble he's going to get into next week. I hope you liked my story, and I hope you can find some things in this story that were real and some that were make-believe. I'll see y'all later. Bye.